Hi guys, so I'm Anshu Wagwa from Career Launcher Jalandhar. We have this topic called sitting arrangement today. So government exams are coming up. These questions are very common in government job exams. Circular arrangement, basically sitting arrangement, and circular is most dreaded part of sitting arrangement because people fear it because it takes a lot of time and they're not able to adjust these people properly, right? So I'll solve one or two questions on this and we'll study the approach now. So you can see one of the questions, 9 friends, LMNOPQR are sitting around a circle facing the center. You can read it out, right? So I'll try to solve this question. I hope it is very clear. T sits to the right of R and is not an immediate neighbor of either R or T. And what I've seen when people solve these questions is they'll read the first hint that says T sits to the right of R, and they'll draw it's a T which is to the right of R, and they'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 people in between. So this is a wrong approach because this won't get you anywhere. You don't know how many people are sitting, how would you arrange them? They're not symmetrical, right? So the first step that you'll do is you need to draw a circle and draw 8 lines over it. And please remember, these lines should be symmetrical. By symmetry I mean one line should be opposite to the other line, right? So you need to draw 1, 2, 3 and 4 first, 5th, 6th, 7th and then 8th. Now the question says sitting around a circle facing the center. So make these lines arrows that you know in which direction they are facing. Why is this arrow important? Because if this arrow is not there, somebody may consider, let's say this is A, this is the left of A and this is the right of A, right? Which is wrong, because A is facing inside, so his left and right is also according to his inside direction. So left would be in this direction, left, and right would be in this direction, right? So we'll start making the arrangements now after drawing the complete arrows. So the first sentence says T sets to the right of R. So I need to adjust at least one of them to start with the question. It says T sets to the right of R, so I can adjust R here. So why here? Because right and left are known to us, right? And we won't confuse it, right? So put R here. It says T sits to the fifth to the right of R. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. So T sits here. So there were 9 friends, right? Made a mistake. There were 9 friends. So I need to mark another arrow wherever you find a place. You can mark an arrow here. So there are 9 people now, right? So T sits to the right of R. We have adjusted it. N is not an immediate neighbor of either R or T. So N would not sit along with T or along with R. So what does this cross means? This cross means these are not the places for N. So cross means these places are not for N, right? So N can sit here, N can sit here, N can sit here. These are the 3 places left for N. Next is M sits between S and P. So M sits between S and P. So there are a group of 3. I need to find places where 3 people can be seated. So it could be here, it could be here, it could be here as well. But I need to take a chance here. So before taking a chance, find out any other hint where S, M or P is given, right? In the question, S is there in the last hint. S is not an immediate neighbor of T. So S cannot be here. S cannot be here. So SMP could be here, or SMP could be here, or S cannot be here. S could be here, M could be here, P could be here. Now what do we need to do? We need to take a chance here. Let's draw SMP here and then check out what is the next hint. It says N sits fourth to the left of P. So if I consider this to be the P, the left would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So n comes out to be here, which is not possible because n cannot be accommodated at the crosses. Now if I reverse the places for P and S, this is S and this is suppose P, and says n sets forth to the left of P, so n would be 1, 2, 3 and 4. N cannot be here because there's a cross here. So these three places cannot be are not suitable for SM and P. So I need to remove SM and P from here, right? So SMP cannot be here. So I remove this. I've removed SM and P. SMP would be here only, on these three places, and S cannot be here because there's a circle here. Circle means S cannot be here. So I need to draw SMP here, but S should be here, M should be here, and P should be here, right? So we'll make the adjustment accordingly now. How many places are left? 1 and 2, and it says and 3. It says n sets forth to the left of P. So P, the left of P. So left of P would be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So n sets here. There are two places left now. I'll check out the last hint, second last hint. It says O sets second to the right of Q. So O is to the right of Q. These are the only two places left for O and Q. Now because O sits to the right of Q, so O would definitely sit here and Q would definitely sit here. Now we have the complete arrangement. Okay, this place is left. This place is left. And what are we left with? L has not been seated, so L would be sitting here, right? So L has been seated, M has been seated, N has been seated, O has been seated, P, Q, R, S and T all have been seated. This is the complete arrangement, right? I hope this is pretty clear. But still, if there are any doubts, watch the video again, and if there are still doubts, you can write me at anshul4cl@gmail.com. Right, this was one question. Another type of question in this circle arrangement is where some of the people are facing at the center and some of them are facing outwards, right? I'll consider the second case now. So this is one such question where some of the people are sitting and facing the center and some of them are facing outwards, right? We'll follow the same approach here. We need to draw a circle. The problem with this question is they've also mentioned that there are equal number of males and females in the group. So we need to find out two things. One, their position, and second, who among them is a male and who among them is a female. Now it says 3 of them are facing outwards while 5 are facing towards the center. Now we don't know which 5 are facing towards the center. So just draw the lines, don't draw the arrows, and the line should be symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, right? So the first hint says equal number of males and females. The first hint says C is facing the center, so I can pick up any suitable person and make him C. Let's say this one is C. C is facing the center. The next hint is E is sitting third to the right of C. E to the third to the right of C. So 1, 2, 3. E is sitting here, but I don't know where E is looking. Whether he is looking inside the circle or outside the circle. The next hint is F is sitting third to the left of E. Now F is sitting third to the left of E. If I consider E to be looking inside, 1, 2, 3, this comes out to be the left of E. But F cannot be seated here. That means he is not sitting looking inside. He is looking outside. So E is definitely looking outside. So 1, 2, 3. F would definitely be sitting here. The next hint is F. 3 persons are sitting between F and B. So F and B. There are three persons sitting in between them. 1, 2, 3. So B could be here. Or if I consider this side, 1, 2, 3. B is still sitting at this place, whatever direction we look into. The next is immediate neighbors of B are females. So E is a female, so we can put a sign, let's say minus sign or plus sign for the female. Let's say minus sign for the female and plus sign for the male. This is also a female, but we don't know who it is. It says G is sitting third to the right of F. Now I don't know whether F is looking inside or F is looking outside. Let's check out. Let's say F is looking inside, so the right of F would be 1, 2, 3. So G could be seated here. If I consider F to be looking outside, 1, 2, 3, this comes out to be the third place. G cannot be seated here, so it is correct that F is looking inside. So G is sitting here. Okay. The next is D is sitting third to the right of A. D is sitting third to the right of A. So 1, 2, A. 1, 2, 3. Right. So this should be the arrangement of A and D. I need to look where 4 places are vacant. A and D. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These could be the possibilities. A here, D here, or A here and D here. Right. Let's look at the next one. It says A is not an immediate neighbor of E. So A cannot be seated here. It is definitely D. A and D. Right. Okay. The next sentence. Immediate neighbors of E are males and are facing the center. Immediate neighbors of E are males. So this one is a male and is looking at the center. He is also looking at the center and he is a male. And next is immediate neighbors of D are females and face outside. So D's neighbors are females. This one is a female. This one is also a female and they face outside. Right. Now whoever A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is left, I guess it is H. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So this is definitely H. Right. The next sentence, the one sitting third to the left of B is a male. Third to the left of B. So 1, 2, 3 is a male. So A is a male. Let's put a plus sign over here. No female is an immediate neighbor of G. Okay. So this is a male. This is definitely a male. This is definitely a male. So F is left. F is a female. So we have 4 minus signs, 4 plus signs, and I guess we have 3 people. G and A are left. Okay. So I don't know whether A is sitting. Okay. It says D is sitting third to the right of A. A is right. 1, 2, 3. So A is definitely looking outside, because D would be third to the right of A only if A looks outside. So we know the directions of each one of them. G is looking inside because there are 3 people who are facing outside, and those 3 people are A, H and E. So we have the complete arrangement where 3 of them are facing outwards and 5 of them are facing inside. So we have all the males and females as well. D is a male, C is a male, B is a male and A is a male, and the rest of them are females. And 3 people who are facing outside are A, H and E. I hope this question is pretty clear. There's one more type left in which there are people given and the questions are also given. That question becomes difficult because we don't know how to adjust him, because the hints would be something like doctor is sitting third to the right of A, or politician is sitting second to the left of B. So we don't know who is doctor, who is politician. It becomes difficult for us. I've created a separate video for it, and you can check out the link for that video on my channel. Right. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts, you can write to me at anshul4cl@gmail.com. Thanks a lot.